I am Chancocat. In today's video, I feature my husband. I know that's really exciting because no one has ever heard him before. I just want to do this to tackle stereotypes that I come across being an OF creator, that we're lonely and no one will ever love us. We're fatherless. It's obviously not true. I hope you guys watch this and feel inspired, educated, or just entertained. And if you do, please give this video a thumbs up, comment, and if you want to see more, subscribe below. Enjoy.
All right, one of the first questions was, are you worried some of your fans are going to get upset that you're married? Yes and no. Like, of course there's gonna be fans that are upset, but like, I never wanted those fans. Like, those fans have this weird parasocial concept in their mind that they have a chance with me, when like all creators feel this way. Like, your chance to get with a content creator with hundreds of thousands of fans is 0.00001. If anything, I'm getting rid of all the creepy weirdos that are trying to get in my pants for free and not support my content. So I'm really not losing. 1% is a good shot. I said 0.00001.
Dude, so you're saying there's a chance?
Does his parents know what you do? We don't know, but we have a good...
I'm pretty sure they do.
Yeah, we have a good feeling they probably do.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do.
They don't care. I mean, they probably think it's odd and like...
My parents' motto is, as long as you're happy, we're happy.
Yeah.
It's kind of all that matters.
Oh my gosh. Shifty Saga says, I can't believe he's cheating on me with some gamer chick. Side gamer chick.
Everyone knows she's a side piece, Shifty. Don't worry. I would never.
Ooh. If you hear me randomly making noises, this is Twitch, babe. They're redeeming these random sounds.
I understand the assignment.
Wait. Maybe he's redeeming it for you, so. Give us your best ooh.
All right, hang on.
Ooh. I'm wet.
Don't say that.
Who used the words I love you first?
She did.
Yeah, I was the first one to say I love you, and apparently it was really scary for him because the way I said it,
While we were having a kid.
I was just like,
I have something important to tell you. What? What do you need
You don't have to say it back.
Well,
Dot.
You started with, I have something important to tell you, ... and I was like, oh.
And I said, you don't have to say it back.
And I was a little more sure.
Dot. And then like a week later, or...
It was longer than that. It was like 3-4 weeks. It was probably...
Yeah, maybe a month.
Probably a month.
A week or a month, I can't remember. Somewhere in between. And then he said it back. Was there a time when it felt weird that she was receiving gifts from fans?
I think so. To me, it's honestly, it's probably still a little odd. Like, I obviously appreciate the support.
And we're extremely grateful.
Yeah, like it really helps her. It's really cool that you guys are willing to do that. It's definitely ruined some Christmas gifts. Thanks. Because she puts them out there, and then I'm like, I heard about it. I didn't know she put it out there, and then I'm like, I have to get a different gift now. It was definitely odd at first. It's just like, I guess I sometimes just didn't understand, but I've gotten more comfortable with it, I think.
Yeah, because we're very like financially frugal when it comes to that kind of thing. Like, we've never given that much support to a creator. So it's just something we haven't wrapped our heads around before. So we just have like different priorities. We don't indulge in a lot of content like that to have that much support. How many gifts did Chino ruin for you? Oh, he's counting.
I think it was 4, and it was a while ago, so I'm not going to be able to remember what they were, because it was like, all right, toss that idea out, get a new one. It could be worse. This still was annoying.
First date story.
We saw Doctor Strange, and then we almost hit a homeless guy driving home.
Oh yeah, I'll never forget that. Yeah. He was driving so slowly that we pretty much got to a complete stop, and the guy still
jumped at the car.
Threw himself at the car while we were completely stopped. And I'm like, what is happening? Has there ever been any insecurity on your husband's part when it came to me having spicy content?
Maybe a little. She's never done anything with like other people, you know? That to me would not, I just want you to do that. I wouldn't say anxiety because I think I'm very secure in like the strength of our relationship. Like, was it just kind of like a weird transition at first for me? Probably a little bit, but that was a while ago, so I don't really remember, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking through it. At the end of the day, if she said it was something she wanted to do and it was gonna make her happy, and all right, I laid out what I just said, where it's like, I don't want you to do stuff with other people. She said, no, I'm not going to. And I was like, I don't want to tell her how to live her life. The moment she doesn't like doing it anymore, she should stop. And you told me if you really don't want me to, I won't.
I said at any point, if you wanted me to stop, I would delete everything. Like, he is above everything and always will be above everything. Is husbando team pineapple on or off pizza?
I'm not a pineapple on pizza guy. I love pineapple, but
I'm on.
Would that be your preferred pizza though? Really? You would
sometimes. Sometimes, yes.
Over like artichoke, mushroom, and tomato, like.
Sometimes, not all the time, not the most times.
I've never seen you get that nonsense.
Yeah, I don't crave pizza often, but sometimes. How often do we have pizza? Like once every 6 months.
Not often enough.
I understand there's a lot of hate on social media regarding what you do. What's your viewpoint on that?
It's interesting to me that like someone can have a perspective that they hate it. And you know what? That to me is fine.
Yeah, everyone's entitled to their own opinions.
And they're entitled to that opinion, and there's nothing we can do about that. I think what's interesting to me or fascinates me is when you have those people commenting on their content, which means they have an algorithm that shows that content, which means something they holistically disagree with, they've somehow curated to be into their feed. Right? Because if you don't look at it, it won't come in your feed.
And I don't understand it because all the men around me, like you, my dad, my brother, all of you guys don't really consume that much social media. But when you do, like, I look at your feed and you guys don't get
cats like, and hiking.
Yeah, so it's like, it's not a guy thing. It's just this degeneracy, honestly. Like these guys in particular, that's their feed and they like that and they're just too afraid to admit it. I'm just like, there are other social issues that are way worse. If you want to throw your passion and hate at something, like let's target racism or like things that actually like fucking ruin society, not e-girls dancing on your screen selling butt pics. Are any of you worried that what she does will come back and haunt you guys in the future, especially if you have children?
I don't think it will. I can say I've thought about it a little bit. And there is a mild amount of like, yeah, definitely of concern, but not anything crazy for me.
Okay, first of all, I would stop after our kids get a certain age because it is inappropriate. By the time they're old enough to even run into being sexual creatures and being sexual creatures on the internet, like my shit will be long gone. Like I'm not doing anything amazing where people sharing it. Yeah, it will be on the internet, but who's digging that up? No one. People will dig that up if I'm doing like backflips or something amazing like in our videos or something and they're like, this is the video, but like I'm not, like I don't know. It's also why I'm faceless in a lot of my content, and honestly it's funny people make a huge deal about it. To me, I don't know, I've seen my parents have sex. What do? You just close the door and you walk away and you don't think about it. You don't go, oh my god, my parents were having sex. What would you say our celebrity lookalikes are? Definitely, we already know yours.
Mine's the fucking, the dude who plays Beast in the new X-Men. Although it depends on the day. So there are times I think I agree with that, and there are times where I'm like, I look nothing like him.
I have watched a whole Hulu series that like he was the second main character. And yeah, obviously you're not like exactly like him, but I look at him and I'm like,
I can see the similarities for sure.
Nice. And he's being like a little
pretentious douchebag.
Not a well, yeah, but like just a little, you know, pizzazz.
Are you calling me flamboyant?
No.
I mean, that's fine. It's just I'm trying to figure out what you mean.
So for me, I don't know.
I don't know either.
We haven't came across one for me.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't have any.
You know, a porn star that you used to watch. I remember when we first started dating, especially doing long distance, you were like, I watch this girl and think of you.
I have no recollection of that. That's hilarious. That's definitely something I would say.
Brenda Song kind of looks like me. I mean, I don't think so. Who's Brenda Song?
Come on. I don't know the face.
This dude. Does it affect any of the male relationship he has? Would it be weird finding out his guy friends are seeing you like that? It's affected one.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, the best advice we've gotten and that we've stuck by is that it's you and your partner and no one else. You can always just drop a friend, but if you want to be with your partner, like, I don't know. Who's the hunter and who's the gatherer?
I'm the hunter and the gatherer. She's sitting on her ass. Don't even, Are you kidding?
Yes.
You're afraid of getting like overly dirty.
That is not true. That is 1,000% not true.
You gonna stick your hand in the mud where there's worms?
I'm getting better at it.
Are you? Have you touched a worm lately? Ever in your life?
I was around a worm and I didn't have a visceral reaction. No tears were shed. I screamed, then we were good.
Yeah, I'm the one digging
And then I moved.
I'm the one digging around the dirt and you're not willing to kill Bambi.
I'm good for other things, like emotional support. What made you want to reveal him? I don't know, like I started streaming a lot more and the whole thing about my streaming was like the life of an e-girl, and that was kind of my reaction to getting a lot of hate. It's bothering me enough every day, and I feel like we don't get enough credit and no one's showing the work e-girls put in, showing you guys more about my life. I thought it was time to show you guys being a partner of an e-girl is like, and that's pretty much it. Well, you don't really like touch my brand or like...
That's your shit.
Yeah, he doesn't like interact much. I mean, he like watches me and supports me whenever he can, but yeah. Do you guys get into any arguments all the time? It's normal. Yeah, but isn't that like, I think the difference between like toxic relationship arguing and healthy relationship arguing is like, are you just screaming at each other and are you just arguing to argue? Are you just trying to be right? Like you're not actually listening to the person. Like the biggest thing we try to do when we argue is just not raise our voice. And that's helped out a lot, trying to listen to each other more. Just know at the end of the day, like you're arguing because you're trying to learn something about each other, get somewhere.
Yep.
Like,
also, something psychologists study. It's like psychologist studies. Like if you never argue with your partner, that's very odd.
You don't learn enough about them if you don't argue.
You don't learn enough, and it may mean that you just don't care enough.
Yeah. Because when you like confront someone...
Now, granted, we don't argue very often.
Yeah, we don't get to the argument phase, but we have that conflict resolution and that ability to be like, hey, like this is a problem, alert. But now we know each other so well, it's like, oh yeah. And I think like one of the issues that we ran into is that I came from a family that like we weren't afraid of conflict. Like we always told each other like when we had a problem, and like his family wasn't always like that. So at first, like you have to understand everyone has different
perspective and communication styles.
Yes, exactly. And like you have to be patient with someone that's not used to conflict if you are someone that's not afraid of conflict.